After working with thousands of creators for over a decade, helping them with their branding, building their business, and teaching them how to market themselves more authentically, the #1 negative emotion that they come to me with is this: frustration. Frustration at not being where they want to be. Frustration at having to learn something new. Frustration of a strategy not working fast enough for them to get instant results. Frustration at it all. But no matter how often I say it, very few people truly understand this concept, and that is frustration is fuel. So let's talk about it. So a creative person comes to me and they are frustrated that they aren't where they want to be. I listen to them, I point them in the right direction where I see their next logical steps would be to improve upon their frustrations. Let's say it's one of my online courses. They get excited and sign up. The frustration of not being where they want to be is gone temporarily, but then they start to do the work and they now get frustrated at having to learn something new. There's no time. There's all this resistance because new neurological pathways are being sparked in their brain on how to solve the original problem that they had when they first came to me, frustrated. So I listen to them, I encourage them. They finally move the needle forward. They learn something new from my online course and they take action on it. They get excited again. The frustration of having to learn something new is gone temporarily. But then they're not getting instantaneous results like booking 6-figure jobs or going viral on Instagram within 30 seconds of completing that one online course's module. Delusional, I know. And they now get frustrated about things not working fast enough for them. I listen, I give my advice, and their frustration continues. And now I'm getting frustrated. The structures and the strategies that I teach creative freelancers, like helping them with their branding, building their business, and teaching them how to market themselves more authentically, those are not fast-track hacks with instantaneous results. They are long-term marathon mentality, build slow and steady concepts that when done consistently result in successes beyond your wildest dreams. And I've tested those structures and strategies on myself, failed more times than you can even imagine, learned from my mistakes, got back up and tried again until I figured out how they really worked and worked successfully. When I was first starting out as a creative in my early 20s, I could not afford my rent. I was bordering on homelessness every single month, and I was buried in $100,000 in student loan debt. The frustration that I had was enormous. So I used that frustration as fuel to get me out of those horrible situations, to slowly and steadily build my life as a creative freelancer over time, that now I live on the coast of Spain where I enjoy freedoms that I never thought would be possible for me in my lifetime. All because I used my frustration as fuel. And the thing that frustrates me the most about what I do are the creatives who come to me with their frustrations, don't turn their frustration into fuel, don't take action, and only want a quick fix to a major problem. I mean, it's like they're coming to me with all 4 wheels on their car punctured beyond repair and only want me to put Scotch tape on the holes. That's not a long-term solution. That's a waste of both my and their time. And it doesn't solve anything. But the thing that I absolutely love about what I do is when creatives come to me with their frustrations, actually listen and learn about the structures and strategies that I teach, turn their frustrations into fuel, take action, and they get to work. Seeing them succeed is the biggest reward. It reminds me why I do what I do. I help creative people shine online and share their talent with the world. But in order for them to do that, they must turn their frustration into fuel. Listen, I can deal with frustration. It's what I've based my entire personal brand strategy business off of, helping other creatives work through their frustrations to get to their successes. But there's one thing that I've noticed that helps those creatives get to success faster, and that is emotional intelligence. I mean, think about it. Frustration is a negative emotion, but when it's channeled properly, it turns into fuel, which is more positive. The thing is, the ones who understand that the frustration is there, but they do not complain, they practice non-attachment to the frustration, they understand that it's a marathon and not a sprint, they get to work despite it being hard, those are the ones that make it to the other side faster and happier and more successful because they have great emotional intelligence. So let's say that you have to drive your car from A to B. There's no way around it. You have to drive your car from A to B, but you have 2 ways of getting there. Option 1 is to drive with emotional intelligence, obey the rules of the road, take breaks often, and have a nice playlist in the background that you can jam out to. Or option 2, you speed, crash into everyone, flip everyone off, yell and scream until your throat is hoarse, and you consciously drive the entire time with the emergency brake pulled up all the way, damaging your car. Not so emotionally intelligent. The same rule applies to your frustration. The more emotionally intelligent you are, the easier the ride from A to B will be, and the less damage you will do to yourself, your car, and others, and the more open you are to the road that lies ahead of you. And the quicker you're gonna get to your final destination and experience success. And that's it, emotional intelligence. Don't swallow your frustration and pretend that everything's okay. Don't let frustration drive your car, but rather, know that the frustration will never go away. It's there for a reason, but it's your job to turn that frustration into fuel to get you from A to B. The more you can accept the frustration for what it is, a sign telling you to take action, and the more you turn that frustration into fuel, the better off you're gonna be, period. And there you have it. Frustration is never gonna go away. It's how you deal with it that matters most. So now it's your turn. Take action now. What frustrations do you have in your creative freelance business now that you can turn into fuel? Not booking as many jobs as you want? Does your website not feel 100% like you? Are you overthinking everything on Instagram? Whatever it is that you're frustrated about, use it as fuel. Take action and turn it into something better than what you have right now. I promise you, when you take action on your frustrations, you always feel better, always. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day. Frustrations and all.